Hey everybody, how's it going? Back here once again to play some games. This time we're playing something on the Xbox, the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 edition, where they've done, I guess, a number of improvements and such, upgraded the visual stuff and all that to better work for an Xbox Series X and S and all that. And yeah, this is the career mode. I can just pop out here, sort of all the stuff that they throw at you. And just do free flights. I guess there's marketplace stuff. I don't know if there's free stuff. I haven't bought any of this. This is on Game Pass, so the nice thing would be if they were free things for you to have. I guess there probably is. There's the concept of them streaming a bunch of content to you, I guess. Just items and all that. I don't know. Because it seems like this is largely like an upgraded version of the last game, but doing some things, I guess, better, differently. I don't know. Um, that's neat. But yeah, when you start, you probably should go to the challenges because that's where the tutorial stuff. Or no, challenges aren't the activities, right? I guess Challenge League sounds too aggressive on that. But here's where you do your flight training stuff, which I've done 2 of them. There's still more here. Like here's just whatever VFR navigation is. Like this took me a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get through. And then there's more for all the various different kinds of planes and flight vehicles, airliners. Yeah, these kind of jets, gliders, bush pilot stuff, helicopters. I flew a helicopter earlier because I looked at one of the other modes. They got that. They got races, low altitude stuff, landing challenges, yeah, air races, stuff to just go and check out things, fly around different notable areas. Probably the stuff that they've put the most time into modeling these things and all that. So that's neat. World photographer thing was what I was looking at. It's where you get to actually, I think you just fly helicopters around in these areas. So I had no clue what I was doing. I essentially landed the helicopter, nose down, tail up kind of thing, and could not figure out how to get it to launch again because I had not gone through any of the tutorial stuff. But these run you through a lot of the cool places, and you get to get out and you're trying to take a specific picture, which I managed to land in the wrong place at the Sphinx. I didn't understand what I was doing. This is a game that if you don't understand what you're doing, you're gonna have a bad time, or not the proper time, I guess. But I wanted to jump into the career mode. So you make a character, and I kind of made Fry from Futurama, I guess, as much as I could. That's just his flight suit. His regular outfit is a red jacket with blue jeans and all that. They have you pick a starting location. I was like, oh, I wonder how far you can kind of go in. And I guess all these gray spots, I'm gonna move in because it's freaking out for whatever reason. Does not like to be in here on the level of density, but I guess all these are like locations to be at. So, and I don't know if these gray areas are just like, I was thinking dead spots, but then this, it's like, here's a hospital. I assume these must be just low scanned items, because like these are in color. So these old enough that the pictures they have are in black and white. I still decided to put a thing here, whatever hospital is here. And I'm not 100% sure what all these, I guess these are just places you're headquartering at. Stop. So yeah, I am from this area, the Canton Maslin area, so I know a lot of the locations there decently enough. I don't necessarily know like these places that they're specifically going for, like what Yoder is. Like, what is this? Some sort of airport? I don't know. You can select the locations, and earlier I was kind of looking around, seeing what exactly was here. I don't think there's any here. Okay, there are some. Okay, hospital stuff. Does that mean I would do helicopter stuff? There wasn't showing this stuff earlier. Here's the Akron-Canton Regional Airport. Oh, not available as start location. Okay. There's like places they highlight that I guess you can't start here. But I was also looking at this earlier, and I don't think this was black and white. So I'm assuming this area looks bad because this looks like a very low res. This is an Xbox Series X, so theoretically as good as a console can do. So I'm gonna look again for it's Mayfield. What am I looking at? Blaze RV. What is that? Now Fulton. I can describe how all these areas are pronounced. Okay. Okay. And so you'll see a lot of like hitches when it's loading into stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what some of this is. Yeah, I wonder if you guys see it a little bit. No, it's like when I click on the feed here, it highlights everything like the shimmering and all that. It just looks like a field. I guess this is an airport. It's calling it an airport. The Clay's RV. I don't know what the airport part of this is. Sure, let's take this because I don't know what's going on. But yeah, this career mode, I guess you start off, it said I had like 5,000 credits that I can spend on something. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately I don't know these areas in particular. Yeah, see it's a hitch as it's loading things in. Like every time I load this game, it's to like activate packages, data packages or whatever. I just skipped it. It's like, oh, screw it, we're not. This took too long. Skip it, cut it to the next thing. But yeah, Black Friday stuff has been going on. Been looking at some things. I got my PS5 30th anniversary DualSense in. That looks really nice in person. Got a nice shade of gray and all that. What's going on here? I feel like this game's given up on trying to load whatever it was trying to load. I know there's a thing there in the corner, but boy, do I not have confidence that it's going to actually do it. Can I back out? No? Okay, there's that. Maybe I should close the game and try it again. I feel like maybe I've done too much. It can take a while to load, but it shouldn't take that long. When you're doing tutorial stuff, it'll let you swap back into or ready up for the next thing, but it has a little bar there to say like, hey, hold on, we're loading this up. It'll take a moment. It takes more like 10-15 seconds at most. So I've been having Netflix ready and watching something while I'm doing missions. Yeah, these are all their middleware, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, here it is. It's activating packages. Might take a moment here. Apologies. I guess I've had this game on too much. I don't know. You can see some people doing cool stuff that's not me, which means it's probably cooler. You create a character. Now it's loading sim objects. Okay. World data. You make your character. That's going to be the pilot, and you make a co-pilot, but not with the same amount of tools. You just pick a bunch of generic models, like default models. And the stuff for your pilots is not that detailed. Yeah, this is where. Okay. See if it remembered my career start location. I want to see what this is all about. Did I just break the game again? Or is it... I don't... feel like I just did a bad thing again. Like I should just... Okay. Here's this loading up. Oh, we get to see the whole thing. That's always... Okay. Next. Okay, it's loading. Gonna wait. Yeah, like every time it loads into flight challenges, it...
Hello there. You must be Crash Spyro, right?
Sounds like AI. I don't have any faith that they didn't use AI for all of this stuff, but if there's credits, I could check.
Welcome to Clay's RV. I'm Emiliano, the owner of this aero club.
Turn this up so you can hear better. But I don't...
Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license.
Because they will also say your gamer tag in here as well at times, so I don't.
Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience
AI.
by taking people out on first flights.
Just
But
sounds
before
robotic.
any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
Okay, sure, we can try that. I'm gonna turn it back down because it's not been too loud of a game or anything, but I just don't know what we're going for here. Nope.
Welcome
I
to
just
the
spawned
apron.
the...
This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations?
Yeah, I did this in the tutorial stuff, not
Today
this specific
we will be
thing.
flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk.
Well, this is really just a
the main
field.
trainer airplane in our flight school.
Well, I've
Our
flown
Cessna's got a
these, so that's
glass
okay.
cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride.
Yeah, there's
I'm
covers
ready
here
if
you can
are,
take
so
off.
hop in and buckle up. Let the
A
good
couple
times
others.
roll.
There's some cool stuff like, hey, here's a baggage door. That's kind of cool. Your baggage in, I guess, if you have stuff. You can go here and like test all your different parts out just to see like, okay, is everything functional? Though I don't know if that really matters. They must
Welcome
throw you
aboard.
into some
While you settle in,
situation.
let's go over our
Oh
flight
god,
plan. After taking off, we will
as a
climb
man
to
bun person, I
2,500
feel
feet
less
above
respect
sea
for
level,
this
and then fly over the
person.
airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
So there's a whole startup procedure, and they also just let you go RB and down. I feel like they don't give you a good way of knowing how to do that stuff.
Perfect.
Learning it.
The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 28.
28
okay,
means
let me
it's...
taxi to the runway.
Oh, you're gonna do it? Oh. Okay. 28 means 280 degrees, roughly. We'd be facing, yeah, like this kind of direction. And you have your degrees there.
All right,
Oh, you
now
can do
comes the
external
fun
view.
part.
Okay. They didn't
After
mention that in the
releasing
tutorial.
brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming, I am here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
Don't like this guy. But there is an iPad you can go through that has a list of all the startup procedure stuff, but it does not shortcut anything for you to tell you like what's... I can just turn this off if I want. If I want to be able to see things, I need to turn that off.
Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get
If
us
you need to
moving.
mess with any of these things, you can just turn that off and make it much easier. Increase maximum energy. Oh,
Keep
those
pushing on
highlights.
the throttle until it's all the way in.
Do A and B to... Oh, jeez.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
Maybe get like 55 or so.
We have reached 55
There we go. Is this like the super tutorial, the easier tutorial? Upwind end. Okay. Yeah, there's probably
We
a...
are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn.
I'm gonna do one thing real quick, just apologies. I made some accessibility changes that don't seem to be turning out well. Oh god, there's text, multiple text. It's stuck on the controls. There we go. Subtitles. I have the subtitle size too high. That's why it's scrolling, because the box doesn't get bigger. That's what I thought it was going to do. So if you see it scrolling there, as he's telling me things. Alright, we should be
We are
okay.
300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing. You can start turning left.
You want to turn left, you want to go about 2 notches over on this the bar thing. Oh. Telling me that a little bit too early.
Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn.
Okay.
This is a good climbing angle. Try to visually remember it.
Oh yeah, I definitely visually remember this.
Okay, turn left again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 2,500 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking too much of a bank.
You're banking too much. Ease up on your yoke movement.
Yeah. Easier said than done when I'm on an
Today,
Xbox
The
controller.
clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, as that cloud is disappearing.
There we are, 2,500 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes.
And I can like look around.
See our airport? Let's fly over it.
The smart camera. Oh, okay. And you should be doing like this. That's too much again. I could just pull down on the yoke. Not the
Excellent.
yoke.
I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely gonna enjoy. Alright. Okay, they're not expecting us to... Yep, there's the smart view. Just
Well done.
look down.
I believe you have a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
They're gonna do it? Okay. I was gonna say... I was having an itch to kind of just crash
I'm
into...
glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey.
So there you can
If
see
want
like
to embark
the
on it,
limitations
let's catch
of
up at our
this
headquarters.
version of the game. Because these aren't high res
You seem
areas.
comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
PPL pilots, public pilot's license, private pilot
There's
license.
a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a
Oh.
look.
We won't do this the whole time here. Maybe we'll do a little bit of it just so you can kind of see what this is. Okay.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career.
This is kind of what I wanted out of the original game, the 2020 game, because there's kind of a part of this to the simulator of choice for me in this kind of realm is the American and Euro truck simulators. So they only just added like driver's license tests in the last couple of months. But there's a notion that when you start, you're not going to have your own truck, you're not going to have your own trailers or your own business, but you kind of do quick jobs to get the money to buy your own truck and start your own business properly. I think you start it all when you start the game. You pick out your name and all that stuff, but it's just a personal thing before you start hiring, getting extra vehicles and hiring people and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of what I with the original one, but they didn't have anything like that.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot
Private
license.
pilot license, okay.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Okay, so this is where we'll actually take the exam, which I've done all of these. Yeah, my solo flight I gotta see, because it's tough. It's tough doing it all on your own. Okay, so it just asked me to do that. And I like that they show you, like, this thing will take 8 minutes, the exam. And they say, oh, I have to purchase the right to do it. Oh, no. Better not mess it up. I have to pay $2,000 each time if I fail it. Oh, you can turn off clouds? Okay. There's a lot of options in this. On an Xbox, there's no graphical options for, like, prioritize, frame rate or visual quality. This is what it is. I think the only visual option is for, I forget what it is. Might be brightness or something simple like that. I think they just spawn that plane right there, so you just see the last bit of it settling.
It's time. Your first
Yeah,
ever
there's
check
the-
ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks. Then join me inside.
Yeah, this is what I got to do in one of the tutorials. There's the chocks. You can go here and be like, how's the left tire looking? Okay, it's looking good. That and the pilot cover. Here's you can check your oil. It never seems to finish. I don't know. The pilot cover. Oh, yeah, this. And I can go over here and actually get in versus hitting just LB and B. Yeah, like I wish it would let me do the procedure, but show me the list. Like do it like they have it here. To let it show me and show me where it's at, all that. It does that in the tutorial for the basic stuff, like what you're looking at on the screen and all that, but maybe there's more advanced tutorial stuff. That's kind of the issue I have with it. It's like I would like to get into this, but it's not doing it. That I'm basically skipping the engine startup stuff.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds.
But I guess if I want to
Rely
get
on
to
what
that,
you
I need to
learned in the
have
trainings, and you'll be
uh,
fine.
all the flight control
Now,
stuff
show me the best
here,
traffic
and I
pattern
don't
that
have
you've got.
the money or space for that. Oh, I gotta break off.
51 Oscar India traffic Cessna November 49876 is taxiing to runway 28.
Okay. I do that. Oh. Okay, so they have it all in here, so this must be a slightly different model than the one I was using. They had it on here? Okay. I think we're way too high on our... Well, I'm also doing the wrong thing. Okay. I think I have it on again. Okay, let's... Okay, no. Yeah, I messed that up. I should start over again. Is this gonna count against you? Is that the way they grade everything? Is all that stuff counts against you even when you mess up? I should restart that, knowing now that what I know about how the turning on this is. Oh god, just let me skip this. It should have started me in the pin lights. It shouldn't.
It's time. Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
The chocks. Just skip into here. Maybe there's
Your
options for
goal
that
is
stuff.
to complete a left-hand
There's a lot of
traffic pattern,
options.
respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine.
Oh god,
Now show me the best traffic pattern that you've
I wasn't
got.
expecting her to be in here.
5-1 Oscar India traffic Cessna November 49876 is taxiing to runway 28.
You're not supposed to use your yoke to turn on the ground. You're supposed to use your rudders, which are the triggers here. I'm gonna start slowing it down again. Yeah, then what the heck is this? It shouldn't be doing this then. It's telling me to go this way. Go. Yeah, then we're just gonna hit this tree. Yeah. I don't... This one's just weird, I guess. Now it's taxi.
5-1 Oscar India traffic Cessna November 49876 is taxiing to runway 28.
Again, it doesn't really tell you a ton. I should just be moving ahead here. But I feel like I have to get RPM up to a certain point or else it's not going to move at all. There we go. Then I can slow it back down again. Okay, now I have to do it again. No. The controls on this are very weird. Let's try this again.
5-1 Oscar India traffic
If I
Cessna
can't get
November
this figured out,
49876
because this is a
taxiing to
really
runway
tight
28.
turn. Yeah. Turn this off. It's also kind of an imprecise kind of thing. Like, you can do this here. That's good enough to me to turn. Okay. This is better. There we go. Finally. What? This is frustrating.
5-1 Oscar India traffic Cessna November 49876 is taxiing to runway 28.
Hold on a second. Turn that off. Okay, this is off. Okay. This I don't necessarily need to be on or not. It doesn't really matter. There we go. I'm gonna slow it down. It's like it wants me to do like a hard right turn, but these things don't do that. It's that I know of. This is an unconventional taxi area. We'll try the yoke with it. See if that helps. I feel like that's not going to help. There, it's canceling it out again. Maybe I need to, because they put me in a weird direction.
5-1
We'll try it
Oscar
out
India
here to
traffic
see if
Cessna
that
November
is...
49876 is is taxiing to runway 28.
It's like, look at that turn. I'm supposed to turn around that way. What? Now I'm blocking stuff for you to see, but I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. Like, this is making it seem like I need to... I have to do like 100 and... like whatever, 108, not 80, like 140, 130. There, I'm just applying the brakes again. Okay. There, is that we needed then? That was dumb. That wasn't working. Jeez. Who would put a airport in a field? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, I overshot it. Overshot it. We'll just do it again. We'll do it again. Yep, GPS just tell me. Real weird. I picked a dumb place to do this. It seems like. Does I need to be like higher RPM? It wants me to go here. I'm gonna stop and enter. Do this. Okay. Your runway. Okay. It just skipped that. Okay. Oh, whatever. I guess it seems like a rough place to start. There's a way to make the camera move up that I'm not 100% if I can remember it. Go. Don't really want it to be that high, but be in here. Does make it easier. Kick it all the way up. Get up to 55. $1,500 feet. Okay. Let's try that. Yeah, we want to be going this way. Okay. $1,500 feet. Reach crosswind and what? Wait, what? Why are we going this way? I don't know what's going on here. They just just crash it. We're just gonna I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, there's the runway. Okay, hold on a second. I wonder how the landing is on this. Okay. Is that my aircraft?
You
Okay.
will need to train some more to get your license. You clearly have what it takes to get it next time.
Yeah, not in this dumb place. I failed. I'm not gonna bother with it here. We'll go and do actual normal free flight stuff. Not worry about this mode. I think is, I don't know if it's, I've gone through all the tutorial stuff, but that airport not really fitting. Should have picked one that's not in the field. Maybe should have said, hey, this is probably a more difficult one to start at. Okay. Well, if we're gonna do a flight, let's go to one I know of here. So can you just like fly out of any of these number of weird little places? I guess. Let's try the Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Says departure. I don't know how long this would take. Let's find something. One at Ohio State. It looks like an actual thing. Okay. Yeah, it's not too long of a flight. What are these frequency things they're trying to tell me? Okay. Switch to panels. Sure, we'll keep it at the Cessna because that seems more my speed. Flight conditions. Ooh. What do we got? Live? Which I mean it's a bit rainy? Like it's supposed to be raining right now? This AI. Traffic live. Let's have that off for now. Multiplayer, no multiplayer. Okay, I think we're good here. Switch to panels. Oh, time. Live, let's go. Yeah. Go for a midday flight. I think that'll make it easier. What does that mean, 10:58? That's afternoon. Is this set to some other time zone? Or am I misreading what these times are? Okay, there's 12. Yeah. We'll set it there, that's fine. That all seems fine. Start our flight. Yes. Oh no. Gotta load all this in. Oh, these clouds. I hope that's what it is. Oh god. Okay.
Cleveland Tower, Cessna, November 9er55. Tree ready for south departure at runway 24 left.
Oh, is it just putting us?
Information Echo 0200 Zulu. Wind tree 08 at 12. Visibility 10 and heavy rain. Sky condition ceiling 1,400 feet overcast. Temperature 7. Dew point 4. Altimeter 296 1.01. ILS runway 24 left and ILS runway 24 right in use. Landing and departing runway 24 left and runway 24 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Echo. Cleveland Airport information, Echo 02000
Just
Zulu. Wind tree
repeating it.
08 at 12. Visibility.
This is what I was seeing before, is there's this other screen here of the map and all that. So I can see like the RPM and all that over there.
7. Dew point 4. Altimeter 296 1.01. ILS runway 24 left and ILS runway 24 right in use. Landing and departing runway 24 left and runway 24 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Echo.
There we go. Need to get up to
Cleveland
full
Airport
speed.
Information, Echo 02000 Zulu. Wind tree 08 at 12. Visibility 10 and heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling 1,400 feet overcast. Temperature 7. Dew point 4. Altimeter 296 1.
I do have it set to show me like a pathway,
And ILS runway 24 right in use.
which is what that all that stuff is.
And runway 24 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Echo. Cleveland Airport information, Echo 02000 Zulu. Wind tree 08 at 12. Visibility.
Am I supposed to do something to this? I don't.
Sky condition, ceiling 1,400 feet overcast. Temperature 7. Dew point 4. Altimeter 296 1.01. ILS runway 24 left and ILS.
It was showing me something, but
landing and departing runway 24 left and runway 24 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Echo.
Cleveland Tower, Cessna, November 9er55. Tree, continue for south departure.
okay. We're doing pretty well. I don't know, like I don't know what height I'm supposed to be. I'm just gonna keep climbing up for a bit to flaps to retract. Okay. Like that kind of stuff should stay up a little bit more. It might have been showing me that earlier, but I just did not know. Okay, so we need to be going in this direction a bit, so we're off path a little bit. I don't know. Okay. There's this pink line, but then there's these that are showing, seem to be showing me like what I want to be doing. I don't know. Okay, these are other like makeshift airports, because there's a lot more airports than just the main ones.
My airspace frequency change approved.
Cleveland Tower, Cessna, November 9er55. Tree frequency change. Cleveland approach, Cessna, November 9er55. Tree is type Cessna Skyhawk, 4 miles northeast of 4 Gulf 8, 2,300 feet. Request flight.
I almost feel
following.
like I am.
Cessna
I understand what they're
November
trying to do here.
955 Tree, Cleveland approach.
Tree.
114 Tree.
Okay, now we're starting. Now it looks like we're
Squawk 114 Tree, Cessna 5 Tree.
straightening out, but then also feels like the plane is
Cessna 5 Tree
moving.
radar contact. Tree miles northeast of 4 Gulf 8, 2,400 feet. Altimeter 29.61.
Roger, Cessna 5 Tree.
Yeah, you can see there's like rain going on a little bit. Yeah, this is Ohio fall weather where it's cloudy. You don't see the sun much. Supposed to have rain all day today. Do the morning tomorrow. So I'm hoping it ends a little early, but we'll see. Yeah, we're kind of getting some rain and such. You can see like water streaming across here. I need to turn my RPMs down a little bit. Seems like it's freaking out a little bit, but we're on a pretty good course here. Maybe we'll try having other planes or whatever. I forget what the other options we had. I don't really want to do multiplayer. But I'm curious to just see other planes around. Live traffic and all that. Doing on our flight.
Cessna 5 tree contact approach on 125 decimal tree 5. Good day.
Okay.
125 decimal tree 5 Cessna 5 tree.
Yeah, I can hit the right stick to pull that out, or reset the camera when I've moved it around. Feels like now we're aiming a little more to the west than I want to be. Otherwise, these things are showing I should be going the route I am, I guess. Yeah, where are we at? Surprised it's not telling me mole. I'm not sure where that's at. I might have to restart that career mode and go to a place with an actual airport. Otherwise, I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do with that thing. That's a real little thing, but I think we're doing all right here. And we're in the general vicinity where we need to be. Headed, at least. Okay, that's the... Let's see what the little markers here are for. Harlan? Yeah, I obviously do not know most of the airports around here. I see some on occasion, but I mainly know the big ones like the Akron Canton airports and Cleveland Hopkins. Like, I'm trying to see if we're gonna go by the Akron one at any point. I don't think I see anything like that there. I feel like in the grand scheme of where my plane is flying, I'm constantly on the left side of these. Which probably makes sense because I'm... It seems like I'm headed kind of that kind of direction. Which generally you want to go with the airflow and all that. Yeah. But I think the wind is pushing this way. I think that's partly the reason. Yes, I think. Is there something here that's telling me where the wind is? That would be good to know. Let's see if there is. There probably is. Yeah, so I can change like comm stuff and all that. Yeah, if you want to slow down, you can kind of point your plane upwards, go faster downwards. Makes sense for that. Okay, here we go. Ooh. And I'm trying to see. No, nothing that really sticks out here. Yeah, there is a lot of details here. Peter Botsford, okay. But yeah, these Cessnas are the plane that I assume most people learn on, because they are fairly simple in comparison to, you know, a lot of more advanced aircraft, and they're also fairly analog. I mean, these are also designed. Oh, I didn't realize you were here. Okay. Oh. And obviously, are designed to have another person here with the dual yokes and all that. Seems to be fine with what's going on here. But yeah, and all that tutorial stuff they have you do, they very much show you like, here's what's, this is your speed, this is your altimeter. And all that, and here's your RPM. But they do skip a lot of stuff. It's like, I'm sure a lot of this is all interesting. Because yeah, I'm covering up some details here. I'll move my there. You guys see that stuff? We got 43% fuel. Seems fine. It's not really budged much. Our flaps and all that. We're fine on altitude. Airspeed's doing all right. RPM we're doing fine. I wonder how much more time we got on this. Magneto. Flare shield lighting. Again, we're starting at noon, so pretty funny that it's kind of dark here just because it's in the clouds and all that. Okay, we're starting to get into the center of these. Ashland County. Okay. By the way, you got a neck that can spin around. They don't have any pretense that you're a human. Yeah, these we've been likened to being very, very hands-on kind of planes that you can feel everything that's going on in the plane. But yeah, in 2020, I basically did those tutorials, maybe a couple other things, and the process of dealing with that on PC was just kind of not great. Oh, look at this. I see a little sun. Yeah, like jostling, they definitely tell you like, hey, cool it on the jerking it around too much, which makes a lot of sense. you want it to be smoother, there's more, I assume, more chance of causing, you know, motion sickness and all that kind of stuff. You're jerking it around a lot. Sit here and just like turn random things off and on. As your throttle, there's your mixture thing. Oh, it went over the one. Oh well. Do not touch greens. Not used. I don't know what all these are. There's a lot of freaking buttons. And we're a little off course, at least the way that this thing is heading us. Need to pay more attention. At least a little bit. Never been pretty good, but this is like 3 hours in, 4 hours in playing this. Apologies if I'm moving the camera around a little bit too much for you. I apologize on that front. I'm just kind of wanted to look around. There's a lot going on around here. And I want to see what all is going on around here. Here you can see, like, we're kind of fighting the wind, essentially. Seems like what's going on here. Here's us going straight. You can see clearly we're going, like, a certain kind of direction here. We're starting to straighten out here. But the wind is definitely pushing us, you know, to the left. How longer do we have to go? I would have thought this hasn't been that long of a flight, but it feels long. Mobile Air Park. And I assume there's some of these are like helicopter spots. I think they have specific logos that are the helicopter, the H thing. But I don't know if that would show any of that to us here. Seems like the kind of game where you just kind of do stuff and you gradually learn more as you go. Which would be kind of neat for a game of this type. But yeah, let me here's trying to keep an eye on the file size here because I felt like this is the sort of game that maybe that would become a huge issue. This might end up being like a huge file size video. Not that that would be a big issue. I still got a couple I gotta publish. The Blood Omen and Blood Omen 2 videos from yesterday I gotta publish, in the Playdate one. I'll get those Blood Omen ones up tonight. I guess all I gotta do is get some thumbnail art, which isn't too hard, and get those up. It's not, none of that's hard. I don't really do a ton of work on the descriptions or anything on YouTube. We don't have a ton of things to do that way, but trying to get the other stuff done. Getting outlines done for the podcast. Let's weekend tomorrow that we'll be recording. I could stream afterwards. Maybe I won't, but don't know what I would stream though. Maybe I'd stream Donkey Kong Land. That's out on Twitch online, but one game. I'd maybe look and see if I have other Game Boy games on there that I haven't played yet. Check those out. Those tend to do pretty well. Or retro stuff. Alright, I think we're starting to get to Columbus here. Mansfield, Regional, Samaritan Medical Center. Ashland's back there. Stop doing that thing where your neck spins around. Your head spins around on your neck like a robot. Yeah, we're sinking a little bit. Probably want to be up towards 2,500, I think. There is a whole thing where I can... let me see if I can remember how I'm supposed to do it. That's not the way. This thing lets you pitch, trim the pitch. But if I mess with it, it might just send me straight into a nosedive, because that's what's happened before. Because I think where you click on it is where it shifts to, so I have to be very careful about that. And I'm already halfway or 3/4 of the way through this whole thing. Starting to lighten up a little bit. But yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up real fast. It's weird that it seems like that, because I felt like this past week I was like, oh, that's like 2 weeks away, and I realized, no, it's next week. So that's been fun. Kind of realizing that. Now that I got too much to do. Okay, we are on the approach here. I think these are headed downwards. Okay, maybe they're not. It looked like we were kind of going up and then it was going to go down again. Maybe that's still the case. I don't know. I don't know more about the terrain of Ohio. Like, I know my specific surrounding areas, but outside of that, like, I know Mansfield. That's not too far away, but I don't have much reason to ever go out there. Also kind of wish you'd tell me how many of these I'm going through. Like, is this 20 of 40 or 20 of 30? Look, they got OBS on here. Yeah, these all do little things, and you can mess with that, but... Foreman. Okay, what I've been doing, other than this, not really a ton. I should be playing more Game of the Year stuff. That's a thing I'm gonna focus more on here. But yeah, which is like, what do I want to focus on? Do I want to go back to games I played earlier this year that I think may end up making it on my list. I want to focus more on some of the more recent stuff. The tough part of the year. Yeah, there's the helicopter part of it, so yeah, those must just be general use for airplanes and such. But yeah, flights take a while. Yeah, there is a flight book of stats and all that. Keeps track of all your history of flights and all that, so which is cool. I take my RPM down a little bit. It's getting a little high. You want to kind of keep it in that green area here. There's like a greenish area right here where my dot is at. You want to keep it out of the red as much as you can. Say Galleon Moon? I don't know. I can sure pronounce all the areas in Ohio, all the cities that people don't know. That's one area we were looking at. It looks like Worcester, like Rooster, but it's Worcester, like book Worcester. I saw a pretty funny. It was a pretty funny video from I think the 2016 election. Was there somebody doing like an election map things, zooming into these places, looking at these areas, how they went in the election, and to zoom into like the specific parts of Ohio that I know very well. And I was like, oh, he's getting these all wrong. Like pronounced it Massillon. Maslin. Almost like it's Masslin, Maslin. But it's spelled Massillon. No, Massillon. Massillon. The more stormy areas here. I think it was all just rain today. Be curious to fly into Cleveland on the big snowstorm day on Thursday. Seemed like be a fun time to try to get in. Just kind of dropping us pretty quickly here. I hope we didn't pass it. There's like a circle on here. Like it's a zone in oh yeah, I could turn that off. Like it's a Fortnite or whatever, like I'm going out of the zone kind of thing. I assume this is all guiding me to the right place. Otherwise, why would it be there? I don't know. We're dropping altitude. I wonder if that's the weather's specifically doing that, making that harder to do. Yeah, they definitely do get into the tutorial that there's sort of an angle of going up and down and all that, which they transpose onto the screen. I don't know if they offer that as an option. Keep that on there. I think that would probably help me a little bit. Kind of here on the screen here, the left screen that I've been mostly looking at, like if I keep that, where that yellow the arrows are angled, that's the horizon there, so if I can kind of just keep this left stick in the right place, it would just kind of keep you pretty steady. But obviously being an analog stick, that's easier said than done, because your finger or your thumb naturally kind of moves a little bit. Cedar Creek. Wait, how much more? These are taking a while. Can you just like save? No, you just end it. Is that the distance we are where the arrow is between the two things? Remaining on your flight. 0 time. Wait, what? Is this saying I should have been here already? I got 100 nautical miles. I don't know that I understand. Oh, the time didn't turn on. Oh boy. Hmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Direct to. Hmm. Oh well. If this ended up leading us nowhere, then that's interesting. I feel like that's not what it's supposed to do, but who knows? Speed up a little bit. My fuel percentage has not gone down, 43% still. So I'm assuming it's not using fuel. I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, there is like a zoom out. Keeps going, so I don't know. Like, is there a way for me to pull up a better map? Shows me like exactly where I'm at. Like I can see this, but also I don't want to be using that because we're pointed down the time I was saying that. Yeah, hold on a second here. Open EFB. Where the heck are we? Holy crap, it's still... Yeah, we are halfway. Okay. That might be accurate where I'm at. I haven't... I'll open it up in a little bit later. Oh boy. I feel like that timer should have started. Oh, should I have started that? Should I have started that on my own? Weird. Alright, sky's starting to look a little bit better. Not sure what's going on the ground, but that's okay. Yeah, here's like a lot of different things here I could mess with. I wasn't expecting this flight to take this long, but I guess it's being done in real time, and that would take like a good hour, I guess, to get down there. Especially with the winds being the way they are, I guess. I don't know. Again, I don't know how to read winds, but being out here, you can definitely see it. Also, this is not a commercial flight like an airliner would have taken a real short amount of time. Like the speed I can go here, as you can see, is not all that. But yeah, neat. I don't know what's going on the ground. Looks like we got, maybe that's supposed to be snow? I don't know, we didn't get much snow, like maybe coated. Like my car probably has a little bit on it, but that would be a cool touch if that pause menu thing had a whole thing on there. Where that distance between the two, like the plane where it's at, is accurate to where it's where you are on your flight. I just feel like I should bail, but this is what I kind of wanted to do on this stream. Kind of hoping maybe the career stuff would be a little more interesting up front, but I'll do that on my own time. Maybe I'll stream this again next week if I get some more time into it. I don't know that this is something that's going to be on my game of the year, though. Okay, we're starting to get back to an angle that makes some sense. But I feel like nobody would be doing this kind of flight in a Cessna. You can tell that this is a satellite picture because those are cars that were, whose pictures was taken on this. There's digital cars flying over them. It's kind of the one issue with the way that they get this is they're not going to go over every little road and clean it up because there's way too much real estate across the entire Earth for that. That's kind of the one flaw. Kind of the reason why that like American Truck Sim is done at the scale that it is, which I think is 1/20th. Because that would be an absolutely huge map. I assume there are mods that are trying to get it to the realistic distance and all that. But boy, that would be a long way. Like, driving just like 100 miles can take an hour or two, depending on how much you're on the highways and all that. Here, and we're a country that's over 3,000 miles wide. On the probably well over that if you're going from like Maine to San Diego, Maine to Seattle. Oh no, internet's falling apart. Flight's too good. I apologize, folks. Internet's conspiring against me right now. It finds this to be a very kind of dull activity to be streaming. It's conspiring against me. Probably have to otherwise the archive's gonna be fine. I'm recording locally, so nobody will notice this, but yeah, after this flight I might have to call it because it's climbing up into the 2.8% of frames being dropped over the life of this stream. 2.9 now. That's ridiculous. There it's stopping again. Yeah, unfortunately, not much I can do about it right this moment. Uh, I'd probably have to restart my modem or router or something. See what I can do. Um, I think that's our goal. Nope, that doesn't move. That the airplane over here. Um, it should that would be a really cool touch. Okay, we're getting in the range of it here. Right there is the Kyrie Kyrie airports. I don't know. Looks like the internet's back into a good place. That's great. I'm doing a little bit of this just to see how the program feed that you guys are seeing, how far behind it is and all that. But it looks alright. Dropped a lot of frames. Oh well. It happens. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll land it. Landing's not too bad, at least on this. I don't know about an airliner or a jet or anything. Those are gonna be ridiculous, but you know. How close we have to be to start calling in. Better get ready, buddy. Oh boy, what happened to your hair? You gotta call your barber. Tell him he messed up. Look at this. Look at my man here. Take a screenshot of his head. I assume this will lead us to the correct runway. I assume we're going this like end around kind of way is gonna lead us to that way. Yeah, this game seems to run all right. Um, as I mentioned, it has some hitchiness to it. Thank you, Xbox. Need to get up again. Birdie Farm. Maybe like one last thing I'll do is I'll get in an airliner and just see how much different that is. Thank you again, Xbox. What is AOA? Angle of attack? Angle of approach, probably. Is it looking over there? Okay. About north of the airport, which would be, oh yeah, to our south. We're down that way. Keep our altitude up. I don't think this is going to be anywhere near the shoe. The shoe is the stadium that the Ohio State Buckeyes play in football. Because I would assume that's somewhere. Not approachable, but somewhere more local to a bunch of, you know, somewhere down in like the near closer to the city versus an airport would be a little further away. But there's more open space for all that. Delaware Moon. Okay. Okay, Delaware Municipal. Okay, that's probably why they have that name. I was curious about that. What the moon is, and I was like, municipal makes sense. Like it's a municipal airport. Oh, goody goody, we're almost there. In a Cessna, it doesn't mean anything. Are we going to this part? Is that where we're going? This is our angle of approach? I don't know. What I'm curious about. But yeah. Gonna be streaming a good bit next week. I don't know that I'll stream tomorrow night. Maybe I'll do something short and sweet, but we'll see. Next week will be a bit more streaming. I should be able to do at least Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There, I am off from Thursday to Monday, so that'll be nice. See on the back end how nice that is. Why is it picking this angle? Flyaway Farm. What else does it have to say here? So is none of that stuff moving, the fuel and all that, because I didn't start a timer, so it's not timing all that stuff? Like I could be running out of fuel theoretically. But generally they only put enough fuel to get you to your destination and all that. We should be getting there. There it is, Ohio State University. 13 nautical miles, I guess. I forget what they said the NM stood for. I assume they maybe go the same distance that they use for the boats. Yeah, there's options for the different units of measurement stuff if you want that. 12. Almost under 12. And there we go. I think I could put a little more into speed. Not that it really changes much. Our airspeed there, but it makes it goes faster, but it's not that much. About to get under 10. Be great. Yeah, it looks like we'll pull in and then kind of do a bit of a end around. It's kind of weird to have the plane pointed this way and know that you're technically moving like northwest. Compared to where we were, where we're facing, not necessarily in terms of this direction here. The actual compass here. Then we'll land. That'll be fun. Finally be done with this flight. I really wasn't expecting it to be that long, but that happens, I guess. Just under 8. There we go. Yeah, so we are trying to hit that bit and then come pull in from the west. This game looks pretty nice. I don't think I'm going to play it on PC because I don't have any faith that my PC could handle it in a reasonable way. I don't think the last one was all that capable, but yeah, this one especially. We're getting there. Like some dirt on the windshield. Kind of fun. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the medical transport research. Surprised we're not calling in yet, but might be doing that here pretty soon. Just kind of curious. All right, 3.75. Okay, so we're kind of circling around and coming in from the south side. Okay. Sorry, Darby Dan. Okay, there's the Columbus airport. Seems like we are going to dip a little bit here. There we go. There's our map. Green has a good view of all this. Alright, we'll be banking here. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Neck's getting a bit sore. Keep some height up here. I do find it interesting that these names can be long enough that they get cut off and they just don't. Like I know that's Dublin Methodist Hospital and Emergency. Some more after that, I guess. Like, why did they limit that? Maybe it's my settings for increasing the size of the text, but I don't know. There we go. Okay, looks like we're heading in here. Start bringing down my RPMs. I don't need to be going so fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. There we go. Okay, turn down my RPMs. Okay. Throttle's off. Going down. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let it rest. Hold it down a little bit, and then start the braking. There we go, there we go. Giving a little hot, a little hot, a little hot, a little hot. Little hot, little hot, little hot, little hot. And we overshot. Do I have more to go? Why am I not braking? Oh, we'll go back anyway. Whew. We'll just taxi over. Back over where we need to be. Be okay. Whew. We did it. That was rough. I need to figure out where they want me to go, but don't worry, buddy. We got it. We got it. Surprised we're not getting in there or anything. I think what you want to do is drive in backwards. I think my problem is I was just holding the brake the entire time instead of pumping it like I was supposed to. Boom. I think I turned it off. Turn off his yoke? No? What? Are we done? Do I just end the flight? Do I have to go a specific place? Or do I need to go over here? Okay. Do we need to just taxi over here? So I can do that. I can do that. Vehicle on the runway! Vehicle on the runway! What's that? I don't know where I wanted me to go. Okay, I think I'll just end the flight. I don't know, it's not really making it obvious. Yeah, that's fine. Or does that not count now? I haven't learned the part where I'm landing at an airport. This? Okay. Logbook. 56 minutes, okay. Seems alright. And all these others are tutorial stuff. The zeros are literally just, here's how to turn your plane on. So, you know. And why are these all at a different time? Obviously the ones that I'm messing with here. These, I think, were all... I feel like that should be something you should be able to set here. Yeah, the graphics options is HDR. Automatic. Grab and use the settings below to customize traffic density. No, but the time it has is wrong. It's saying it's 3 hours for now. Yeah. 3 hours later than it actually is. Yeah, there's this experimental thing that doesn't have anything here. Maybe that's only for the PC version. Yeah, like the flight model. You can have it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's obviously a lot of options here. It's hard to get a grasp on what. So what a my profile. Yeah, you can customize your identity, but it doesn't seem like you get to set like where you're at or anything. What? That wasn't a successful landing. Photo objectives. Yeah, this is just making your character. I don't think you get to set anything really. Yeah, I don't know why the time is off. Do I have the Xbox set to the wrong area code? Or time zone? I don't know why that would be the case. Not like I've been trying to do anything weird. Huh. Okay. Let's try a flight. Real quick. Fail this pretty quickly because I'm sure it's going to fail. Let's try. Yeah, sure. Fly to San Francisco. To. Where's Vegas at? Arrival. Panels. There's like these like gyro planes and drone type stuff here. Yeah, and there's these like glider planes and such. Oh, do they not have the... Haven't they supposed to be having like licensed stuff in here too, like the ornithocopters or whatever? Better than air. Oh, hot air balloons. I didn't realize they had that in here. Okay, okay. Airplanes. Let's get us a big ass plane. Sure, it's not the bad kind of Boeing planes. Okay. We're getting that, and then yeah. What's our flight conditions? Live players available if you don't change the time of day. When selected, you only see live players while flying. I will keep that off. Start flight. Okay, cloudy over SF. See if I can get off the ground. I don't know if it's going to be as simple as a Cessna. At least there's this stuff. It's going to be at the live time.
San Francisco Tower, Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 at runway 28 right ready for departure to the west.
Oh god, look at all this. Oh, holy crap. Do you know what you're doing? Oh, you're with me, buddy. You and your bad hair. I guess it's all ready to go, right? Do I have to keep holding it for more? Okay. Also this screen right in front of me is real bright. I don't know speed or anything. Okay. I believe they usually black out when you're about to like crash it. Okay. Fuck. Oh god, this is so huge.
Don't sink.
Don't stink.
San Francisco Tower, Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 frequency
We'll just
change.
fly wherever, it doesn't matter.
NorCal approach Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 is type 2 miles west of Sierra Foxtrot. Sierra
What's going on?
1,100 feet. Request flight following.
Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 NorCal approach. Squawk 6731.
Squawk 6731 Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218.
Wait, look at this thing.
Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 radar contact 3 miles southwest of Sierra Foxtrot Sierra 3,300 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal 82.
Okay, I see
Roger,
where.
Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218. NorCal approach Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 3 miles west of Kilo Mike Golf Foxtrot X-ray request IFR to Tahoe ready to copy.
How are we doing on height? How do I tell?
Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 cleared to Tahoe Airport as filed. Squawk 6731.
Oh, okay, I see the altitude. I've seen the one that's on the HUD itself, but I'm looking in the plane.
218 readback correct. Radar contact 4,500 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal 82. Turn left heading 100. Proceed on course descend and maintain 1,500 feet.
Turn left heading 100. Resume on navigation descend and maintain 1,500 feet. Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218.
Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 contact Oakland Center on 119er decimal 475. Good day.
119er decimal 475 for Boeing
Yeah, let's
Alpha
just
Bravo
go.
Tango 218.
Fortunately, it's night, so I don't
Oakland
have a
Center,
great.
Boeing Alpha Bravo
Okay,
Tango
there we go.
218 is at
See some
5,200
stuff now.
feet, descending
We can aim for.
1,500 feet.
See what we can do here.
Tango 218 Oakland
Oh, look at all that.
29er decimal 82 continue as planned. Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218 climb and maintain 8,300 feet.
All right, we're at 1100.
Too low. Terrain. Too low.
Climb and maintain 8,300 feet. Boeing Alpha Bravo Tango 218.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Approaching.
What did just put us back in the air? Okay. Oh no. Well. That doesn't seem good. Well, might as well turn down the RPMs while we're here. Hey. Oh. Right on time. I mean, like your battery's low. But yeah, I think that's gonna end up doing it. I don't know if there's. I know I've seen that there are like cheat options where you can just put your plane in the air. I don't know if there's anything like that. Hit this and then flight control surfaces. No. Lights, instruments, systems, autopilot, altitude. Yeah, there is like a way you can potentially just. I don't know if this. Let me see. That's the ornithopter. That's the thing from Dune. Would drop VR. What? Player character. Oh yeah, I can just get out. Yeah, let's just... I don't... No. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, buddy. Sorry. Oh, how do I... It blocks me in. Okay, now we can get out of here. Oh, pretty. Nope. I turned it off. What else do you want? Is there a way out of this area, or is this all...
Air 2248 contact Oakland Center on 127.8. Good day.
Oh, that's my dodge, or my crouch.
Going to 127.8, Horizon Air 2248.
Oh no. We got around to this side. What's all this? There we go, we got out of here. Oh, there's baggage door. Yeah, just open that up. Ah, here. Oh, good. We might be able to get out of here. These might be walls. Good night. Oh no. Oh no. How do I get out of here? Out of this geometric nightmare? Oh. I don't think I have a way to get past anything. Like, I think that's the only thing you can do on foot. Yeah, let me see how file size is looking. Okay, we're not too bad. No, I want... Getting to the controls is like the most frustrating thing. You can't zip to the other side. Okay. Controller. Player character. Okay, controller character. LB. Oh, okay, I done that. Interact A. No, that's not what I want. Movement. Set crouch. Strafe left right. Set run. Set run is right trigger. Toggle run. Okay. Okay. Oh no. We're in a nightmare. Oh, let me through. Let me through. It needs to jump. How's the flap looking? Good as new. Great. Okay, good. Can I get up? No? There we go. Like again, all I have are options for... Like I can't get under here? Can't get through here? Like... If I look away... No. No, we're stuck in this hell. Oh well. It's getting late, but yeah. Went that flight. I sure went places. Oh boy. So we made it from the airport over there to the... As far as we made it. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week. I'm not going to guarantee tomorrow. If I do, that's cool, but I think we'll focus more on tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a good week ahead. We'll see you all next time. Have a good one.